Wagwan FPL, I yes it there now. You don't know. I yes it there now. It's the matchup week 25. So let's get into it. My prediction for Leeds versus Forest, I give this game ready to Forest to take it 2-0. Both teams have the same points, 26 points. And I think Leeds is going to lose this game right here. So I'm going to give this game ready to Forest to take it 2-0. And if you have players like Give White in your side, go ahead and give him a start. You know he's in form. His price is 7.3. I think he's going to be a big player in this game right here to give them some points right here for Forest to win this game right here. So I give this game ready to Forest to take it 2-0. And like I said, Spurs is at 29 points. So if Forest win this game right here, they're going to be putting some pressure and Spurs ready to step their game up. So I'm going to give this game ready to Forest. Let's get into the next matchup. Next matchup, Manchester United versus Spurs. And like I said, I was talking about Spurs. Spurs need to win this game right here, but I don't think they're going to win this game. So I'm going to give this game ready to Manchester United to take it 3-1. So let's talk about the players we should start in our squad. For Manchester United now, if we have a player like Fernandes is a star with all as a general right there with all those stars right there. He's in form also, and his price is 6.4. You also got Casemiro. He's another one in form right there. And you also got Cunha. This is the reason right here I give this game ready to Manchester United to take this game right at 3-1. Because Manchester United got three players that's in form right there that's doing their thing. They got Fernandes, they got Casemiro, you got Cunha, and all of them got stars in their names, so you can see that they're a general for their side. And you also got Cisco right there that's doing their thing, a forward right there. This is the reason I gave Manchester United to take this game right here 3-1. So let's talk about the players for Spurs we should look to get that one goal from. Now for Spurs Spurs got Zagby right there. He's a 4-star general. He's not in form. You also got Gallagher right there, not in form. His price is 5.4. And you also got Solanke right there. So you could see that none of the Spurs players is in form right there. This is the reason right there I give that game right there to Manchester United to take that game right there 3-1. So let's get into the next matchup. Next matchup. Arsenal versus Sunderland. I'm going to give this game right here to Arsenal to take it 3-1. Even though I think that's a big score right there for Arsenal to take. Because Arsenal have been playing a lot of games. They just played in the Carabao Cup right there. And they were able to beat Chelsea, that 1-0 game right there. And I think an early game that's coming up again on Saturday, it might be tough for them. But I'm still going to give Arsenal to win this game right here 3-1. And here are the players that we should start for Arsenal. For Arsenal, no. If you have players like Madueke, definitely go ahead and give him a start. If you have players like Zubimendi is a 4-star general. If you have Jesus right there, he's a 2-star general. If you look at those three players right there, you could see that they're moving up in form. In any minute, they could be in form. Any game, they could be in form. You could see that they're doing their thing. You also got Yakaras right there, a 5-star general. You got Odegaard, a 6-star general. You got Martinelli, a 3-star general. So you could see that Arsenal got a lot of players. You could choose their midfielder, you could choose their forward, you could choose their defender, you could choose their goalkeeper. You could always believe in Arsenal. You don't know. I just said there, on my side that. Proud of that. So let's look at the players then from Sunderland we should start in our squad. Like I said, Sunderland might score that one goal right there. So you know Sunderland got a midfielder right there. He's not in form, but his price right there is 5.3. You also got another midfielder right there, Talby. He's a 5-star general, not in form. His price is 4.9. You got a defender right there. He's not in form. His price is 3.8. And you got Nordy right there. He's in form. His price is 5.2. Like I said, I give this game ready to Arsenal because Sunderland players are not in form. So you don't know Arsenal is going to go there and do their thing. But like I said, the 3 goals might be high, but I'm still going to give them 3 goals right there. And you also got the goalkeeper. I wouldn't start the goalkeeper if you have the goalkeeper, but Sunderland do got a good goalkeeper right there that's doing this thing right there. So let's get into the next matchup. Next matchup, Bournemouth versus Aston Villa. I really think Bournemouth is going to win this game right here. The score might be I2, but I'm going to give it a high-scoring game, 3-2. I wanted to give it a 2-1, but I'm going to keep it as 3-2, Bournemouth to take this game. So let's talk about the players that we should start. For Bournemouth, no. If we have a player like Cooper Jr. is getting up there in form. He's the general for his squad. His price is 4.7. You also got Scott right there. Scott right there, he's in form. His price is 5.0. And any defender right there, any defender, man, from Bournemouth, you could start them right there because Bournemouth been doing their thing. You know when you talk about any defender right there, you could also talk about the goalkeeper. This is the reason right there with the defender, any goalkeeper, I said you could give Bournemouth this game like 2-1. definitely you could give Bournemouth this game like 2-1. But I choose to give them a 3-2 score right there. You also got another midfielder right there. You got Adele. Adele is the general, man, that's been playing very, very, very good game for Bournemouth right there. So he's a 4-star general. But we go and get into the next matchup. Next matchup. Burnley versus West Ham. I think West Ham is definitely going to win this game right here. That's why I give this game right here a 3-0 game for West Ham to take this game. West Ham need to win to keep it up, to keep moving up, but they're way down. They're way down there, man. They're 20 points. They're 6 points behind. So they're in the regulation fight trying to get up, but I don't think they have enough firepower to get out. But like I said, I'm going to give West Ham to get this game right here 3-0. Let's talk about the players we should start in our squad. For West Ham now, if you have a player like Bowen is in form. He's a general for West Ham, man. If you have Wan-Bissaka is a 3-star general. And if you have Somerville in your star midfielder right there, he's a 5-star general. You could see that Bowen and Somerville are in form. That's the reason right there I give this game ready to West Ham to take this game right here 3-0. So let's get into the next matchup. Next matchup, Fulham versus Everton. I give this game right here to Fulham to take it 2-1. I'm going to explain the reason why I give this game right here, man, to Fulham to take this game right here 2-1. Everton right there got Beto and they got O'Brien. Neither of those players are in form. You can see that Beto right there is a 3-star general and you got O'Brien as a 2-star general. But we're going to talk about the players from Fulham we should have in our squad. For Fulham now, Fulham got Raul. Raul is coming up there. He's in form right there. He's a forward. See all those stars. The boy's been performing for him squad. You also got Kevin right there, a 3-star general. And you got Sessian right there, a midfielder. This is the reason right here I give this game right here to Fulham to take this game right here 2-1. But we go and get into the next matchup. Next matchup, Chelsea versus Wolves. Wolves let go their star player, man. They let go their star player to Crystal Palace. They're forward right there. So definitely, I'm going to give this game right here to Chelsea to win this game right here 3-0 right here. So let's talk about the players we should have in our match. For Chelsea, now, if we have players like Cucurella is a 3-star general right there. He's not in form. But if you have Enzo in your squad, Enzo is in form, man. His form right there is in 6. His price is 6. So Enzo is a general. You also got Pedro right there. Pedro is another one that's in form. His price is 7.4. You also got Fofana. You could see that Fofana right there is going to be my team week. I think he's definitely going to show off in this game right here and get some points. So you also got Delap. Delap is not in form, but he's coming up there. But you can see that Chelsea got 2 players right there that's in form. Enzo and Pedro that you could start in your squad. We go and get into the next matchup. Next matchup, we have Newcastle versus Brentford. For Newcastle, like I said, I think this game right here is going to draw a 2-2 game right here. It could be a 1-1 game, but I'm going to give it a 2-2 game right there. For Newcastle, you got Gordon right there, who's a 5-star general. If you have him in your squad, definitely go ahead and start him. He's not in form. But if you got Dango in your squad, he's also not in form. He's a 6-star general. This is the reason why I give this game right here a draw game right here. Because both teams got players that's not in form, but they do got some players that can perform and bring some goal and get you some points. So let's get into the next matchup. Next matchup, Brighton versus Crystal Palace. Another draw game I give right here, so it's going to be a 1-1 draw game. So let's talk about the players we should have in our squad. For Brighton right there, we have a midfielder right there. 2 midfielders that's in form, that's doing their thing. They're in form, but I think this game is going to be a draw game right here. It's going to be tough for Brighton to score 2 goals against Crystal Palace. So Crystal Palace now, if you have a midfielder right there like Star, he's not in form, or if you got Lamar that's not in form. But I would definitely go ahead and start my Brighton players if you have them in your squad. But I'm going to give this game right here a draw game, a 1-1 draw game. So let's get into the next matchup. Next matchup, Liverpool versus Manchester City. This Friday is the last game of the week, man. A Sunday game right here. Big game right here, you know what I mean? Manchester City needs to win. They needs to win. Liverpool needs to win too. But it was very hard for me to pick the score of this game right here. Because when Manchester City is beat Liverpool, they beat them by like 3-0, 2-0. Liverpool doesn't score a goal. But I'm going to give Liverpool a goal. So I'm going to give the game to Manchester City to take this game right here 2-1. So let's talk about the players we should start in our squad. For Manchester City now, if we have Simeon, definitely go ahead and start him in your squad, man. He's up there in form. His price is 7.8. You also got Cherky. Cherky's not in form, but his price is 6.4. You also got Allen right there. Allen right there, He's a gentleman with all those stars. I ain't got to say too much about him. You could see that Simeon and Allen got a lot of stars right now. Whole heap of stars the Monday. And Monday a big top player. Now you also got Fernando. Fernando is not in form, but his price right there is 6.2. This is the reason right here I'm going to give this game right here to Manchester City. Because they got Allen and they got Simeon and they got Cherky that's been performing for them right here. So you know those boys in general. But let's talk about the players right there from Liverpool we should have in their squad. For Liverpool now, if we have players like Ekitike is an 8-star general, man. Now, but he's not in form though, but his price is 8.8, but the boy is doing his thing. You also got Conte right there, the defender that's not in form. You also got Salah. Salah is not in form, but he's just coming back from the African break, but the boy is doing his thing when he came back. But no, you got Wirtz. Wirtz in form. He's definitely that one I would say to go ahead and start in your squad. And you also got Kirkes right there. If you got Kirkes, go ahead and start him. So like I said, Wirtz is the one I would definitely start because Wirtz right there, he's in form and he's doing the thing. But you don't know, I just said there now. Yeah, man, and that was what I go on FPL. You don't know, I just said there now. The beginning of this the show, you saw my squad. You saw my squad that I would say, if you have any of those players right there, that's my team right there. I would say go ahead and start any of those players. You don't know, I just said there, man. Big up on yourself.